a cleric agus a cardja. Ar an gédal sias is mór an ór domsa gur Oireach lum aniu cáin don fost Ceann Comhairle a all. Buíochas dóibh siúd a thug an tanna bhuacán dom. Míle buíochas freisin do gach feisire a bhí sásta a labhairt nuair a bhí mo canvasáil ar súil. Málam an sá obair a rinne Ceann Comhairle agus Catherine Connolly. Gora míle maithguibh. I stand here as a candidate for the position of Ceann Comhairle. I have the greatest respect for that office and for the democratic processes within this House. And I know there's two sets of opinions here. There is the view that political parties can nominate, suggest to their members how to vote, and to, in a way, control the outcome. I have a different view, which dates back to 2016, when it was decided that the Ceann Comhairle would be nominated, or could be nominated, by 7 members, and that the vote would be conducted by secret ballot. I have served since '97. I have been Minister for Trade and Commerce, Chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, and more recently, Chairman of the Finance Committee. And in my work on those committees, I found that you achieve best by cooperating with the members and by working as one to achieve an end, whatever that end might be. So during the course of the Public Accounts Committee, many harsh decisions had to be made in relation to how we conduct our business, the election of the chair, and so on. I was there for history to be made when Shane Ross contested against me. Unusually, that fell to the opposition to fill that chair, but there was a contest. And that committee, in working together, saw the resolution to problems that were faced by the likes of Maurice McCabe. It saw a resolution to an issue, or part of a resolution, in relation to the Grace case and to the 47 others that were affected by sexual, physical and financial abuse. In more recent times, the Finance Committee coming together to deal with such as vulture funds, as the tracker mortgage issue, where we were told in the beginning it was 3,000 cases and it turned out to be 50,000 cases plus. So all of that work wasn't achieved by me. It was achieved by all of the members of each of those committees working together to achieve what was best in the interest of the state and in the interest of the individuals concerned. I'm saying this to you today because I believe what is best for the members of this House is to work together to firstly ensure that you have a Parliament here that will function in your interests. Because if it functions in your interests, it will therefore function in the interests of the people that you represent. And I have seen through my years of public service, I have seen where the Dáil Chamber itself can often be sidelined. I have seen where members can often be sidelined. I have seen where government, and we're often referred to when you're in government parties, you're part of the government. But actually, there are times when the government can be just the cabinet. There are times when the government can be just the leaders of the groups in that coalition. And because of that, I believe that this House has to exercise its strength and its caution around all of the changes that have occurred in politics over that time. So I'm asking you as individuals of this Parliament to consider the nominees that are before you today and to protect the interests of this House, the interests of democracy, and to elect the best person that you see fit to hold the position of Ceann Comhairle to defend your interests and the interests of the people that we represent. The last general election told us that we need to build trust with the citizens of this country. We need to restore that trust. And I believe the first step in the restoration of that trust is the election of our Comhairle, is the changes in our democratic structures to reinforce them in the interests of the people that we represent, and to ensure that we work together to ensure that we deliver for our citizens, that we keep the government accountable to this House, that we assure transparency, and that we ensure that the government keeps its people safe.
Gur Mágat